Hey Wild Guardians! Today we're covering one of the most misunderstood yet most iconic species of Australia, the Tasmanian devil. These small but fierce animals are survivors, warriors, and unfortunately also facing a fight for their future. Stick around because we'll talk about what makes these animals so special and how we can protect them. Alright, so first things first. What is a Tasmanian devil? If you've heard of them, you probably know them from their loud growling sound or the cartoon character inspired by them. But they're actually real creatures. Tasmanian devils are marsupials, which means they have pouches like kangaroos and koalas. They're native to the island state of Tasmania, off the southern coast of Australia. They're the largest carnivorous marsupials in the world, and they get their name from their extremely loud screeches, growls, and the ferocious way they defend themselves. Now, let's talk about how they look like. Tasmanian devils have stocky, muscular bodies with black fur and distinctive white markings on their chest and sometimes on their sides. Their jaws are incredibly strong. They have the strongest bite relative to body size of any mammal. Those jaws help them crush bones and tear through tough meat. They also have long whiskers, which they use to help find food and detect other devils in the area. These little devils live in forests, grasslands, and coastal scrublands across Tasmania. They make their homes in burrows or dense underbrush, and they're actually nocturnal, which means they're mostly active at night. They can travel long distances in search of food, and their territories can overlap with other devils. Despite their reputation as solitary creatures, Tasmanian devils will often come together at feeding sites, where they can be pretty territorial. Tasmanian devils are scavengers by nature, which means they often eat already dead animals, like roadkill and leftovers from other predators. However, they're also skilled hunters and can catch small prey like birds, insects, and reptiles. But their favorite food is carrion. And they've been known to eat almost every part of the animal, bones and all. This makes them extremely important to their ecosystem, acting as nature's cleanup crew by keeping the environment free of dead animals. Their sharp teeth and powerful bite allows them to tear through even the toughest hides and bones. Though they may look aggressive, Tasmanian devils are actually pretty shy and avoid contact with humans. When they meet other devils at a carcass, though, that's when the drama begins. Devils often fight over food, and this is where you'll hear their famous screeches and growls. The sounds they make, combined with their gaping mouths and toothy displays, make them look like tiny, furious monsters. However, these are mainly displays and often avoid physical fights. Unfortunately, Tasmanian devils are facing serious threats. The biggest danger of them right now is devil facial tumor disease, a contagious cancer that spreads through bites when they fight over food. This disease has caused a massive population decline, reducing their numbers by around 80% in some areas. This cancer is incredibly aggressive, and because devils have such a strong bite, the disease spreads easily. Luckily, conservation efforts are in full swing. Programs to breed disease-free devils and develop vaccines are underway. Organizations like ARC are working to protect them, and many are even being relocated to save them from the disease. One thought among these are that if they can purge all the Tasmanian devils from Tasmania to somewhere else, then they'll be able to stop the disease. Because there's no longer any Tasmanian devils left in Tasmania, which means if the devils die off in Tasmania, the disease also dies off. Now, after all that sadness, let's go into the Fifi break. So,不玩。That's it. No. 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 Yeah. 爷爷，你再停一下呗。哎呀。Alright, back to the video. Now for our special Did You Know section. Tasmanian devils can eat up to 40% of their body weight in a single day. Scientists are studying the Tasmanian devil's immune system to understand how they fight off infectious diseases like devil facial tumor disease. Understanding their immunity could help us fight cancer in other species too, including ourselves. At birth, Tasmanian devil babies, called joeys, are smaller than a grain of rice. They must then crawl into their mother's pouch, where only 4 can survive. Despite their bulky appearance, Tasmanian devils are excellent climbers, which helps them a lot in escaping predators. They primarily eat carrion, but they can hunt animals up to the size of a small kangaroo. Tasmanian devils are fierce, fascinating animals with a critical role in Tasmania's ecosystem. While their future is uncertain due to threats like disease and habitat destruction, we can all help by supporting conservation efforts. You can check out the links in the description to learn more and even contribute to saving these little warriors. Now, before we wrap up, I would like to say a massive thank you to all of you who made it to the end. So, here's the deal. If you would like more informational videos about animals like Tasmanian devils, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. I'll see you in our next video. Stay wild, my friends.